So here we are finding the lower and upper quartile with this set of numbers. If you notice here, we've got 11 numbers, so that means there's one number in the middle that's going to be the median. And if you count them from each side, we find that that number will be 7. And so when we're trying to find, that's going to be the median. And when we're trying to find the lower quartile and upper quartile, basically we're finding the median of each side of that data. So first of all, we'll look at this side of the data, and we notice that there again, we ignore the 7, and we notice that there's one number in the middle here, and that's a 4, so that becomes the lower quartile. And on this side, we see these 5 numbers, 8, 8, 9, 12, and 15 on this side, and so the middle number is 9 again. And that's the upper quartile. Okay, so if we had an even number of numbers, say we had, you just split it in the middle, you would find halfway in the middle of the two numbers. Now, if we want to find what's called the interquartile range, we take the upper quartile and we subtract the lower quartile. And so in this case, it's 9 minus 4, which is 5. So that would be the interquartile range. So that works when we've got an odd number of numbers there. Okay, if we're looking at a box and whisker graph, like with the orange graph down the bottom, what's this? We can divide it up into quarters, but this here, down here is the minimum, up the top is the maximum, and then in the middle here is the median. Where we find the lower quartile and upper quartile, this one here will be the lower quartile, and we can see here, if we read off the graph, it's around about 23 or 24. And up here is our upper quartile, and if we read it off the graph, we can see that it's about 55. And that's how you find the lower quartile and the upper quartile.